Welcome back, folks, to Lunar Silver Star Story Complete. Last time, as you can remember, we've met with Ghaleon. We've met with Mia. And now, we've been given a mission by Ghaleon to travel to Lann to check out a fake Dragonmaster. Now, this of course is a retake because I did record this, but no audio came out, so redo all this stuff over because I don't want to have to redo it again. Solid 15 minutes. No audio. Anyway, To reach Lann, you have to go past the Nanza Barrier. And oh boy, the Nanza Barrier is gonna be somewhat of a pain. Because you have to go through a passage, and it's a two-way. One is through... There are two ways that you're gonna go. From east to west, you're going to Lann. Where we're heading to is going east to west. Later down the line, we are going to go south to the Maria zone. And if you remember classic Lunar, yeah, we're doing the same exact thing, except that we're going to be, for the most part, trying to fight through most of the stuff around here. We're going to try to pick up on many fights as we can, as well as avoid as many fights as we can, if at all possible. So we have new enemies. We have Antorian.
Check this out.
So you can tell the following battles, Nash is going to be pulling his weight around. So it's going to be really, really good. Now, most of the chests here are traps, so they will leave some nasty, nasty things. So for the most part, what I want to do is just basically lure most of the monsters away from where I'm going, if at all possible. If not, I just have to fight them. The Antorians, not so much a challenge.
Check this out.
But with Nash casting Thunder Bomb and Alex doing 2 attacks, well, things should be simple. So actually, in this part, we're going to meet the last 2 members of our soon-to-be party. And those 2 people are going to be Kyle of Nanza and Jessica Alkirk. So the smart thing I'm going to do is not open anything. Because as I said, it's best not to try to open every chest you see, especially in the Nanza Barrier. First take was pretty funny. Second take.
Check this out.
I hate doing retakes, but it's all for the best. He's dead, and he's dead. I probably will get myself a new mic after the new year. Alright, take on the Mud Cyclops and try to take on those ant lions again. That's one.
Check this out.
That's two.
Check this out.
Yep. For the most part, what you want to do is just use your magic and skills against this group of enemies. So we are just basically going to keep going, and yeah, we're going to keep going because going that way will take us to Nanza.
Check this out.
Doesn't matter as long as you hit him.
Yeah!
Okay. Oof. Fuck, Nash. Look at that. And dead. Yeah, definitely putting Nash into formation because he's going to get his ass handed to him. Nash, you're a mage. You stay back here. So here we are at the Nanza Barrier. And of course, that up there is who we gotta meet. Sort of. We come on behalf of the Magic Guild, sir. We have been ordered to travel to Lann by Ghaleon himself. Let us pass. Oh man, we don't want to get up. We don't want to get mixed with. Oh man, we don't want to get mixed up with the guild. Go on through quickly. Lann's west of here, and this place is teeming with the criminal element. So I suggest we pass through here as quickly as possible. Come on, just why do? Come on, the chance.
Did you hear that? Please tell me I'm not going crazy.
You're not crazy. Our boss is just drunk out of his mind and screaming himself hoarse again. I love the man, but he can be a huge pain in the butt sometimes. I know such a person who's like that. How lovely. Can we go now? Lann isn't getting closer. You know, I did so much better this time around than my first recording of this. Huh. We come on behalf of the Magic Guild, sir. You've been ordered to travel to Lann by Ghaleon himself. Let's pass. Listen up, boy. I don't care if you were sent here by the gods yourself. I don't care if you were bringing milk and cookies to my dear old mother. Nobody gets through this gate. Yeah, nobody gets through this gate without Kyle's permission. Last, I think the man is a bit drunk off his ass at the moment.
Can we talk to him anyway? We're really in a hurry.
Last I saw of him, Beastie, he was thoroughly enjoying a glass of our finest brew in the North Tower. And if you don't speak to him, that's okay, because he'll just poof himself somewhere else. As you can see, he is nowhere to be seen right there. So, we go to the North Tower, because yes, you are going to have to go through this just to pinpoint where he is. I suppose you kids knows that the guards working here are thieves, but they're good people despite that. I hired them as bodyguards when I traveled into the Mario Zone to sell my patented extra strength power solve.
I guess it makes sense in a strange way, hiring the guards to me.
So he's not here, it's at North Tower. This is not the North Tower, this is Central. Hey kids! Look like you need a good meal. How about buying some of this fresh fish? Yummy?
Fish? We're at the top of a mountain range.
Well, the legal definition of fresh in Nanza is anything that isn't slimy. That's the point. So, the best part is that the thieves work cheap because they so enjoy getting into fights. Have I seen Kyle? He was stumbling toward the east tower with a mug of ale the size of my head.
Let's go find the mugs.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you talk to him or not, but as long as you find him. So we went north, now we go east. What is up with the slowdown? Like, just slow down just for a moment. And she says the following. The new Dragonmaster appeared in Lann, but he's using his dragon to steal from the villagers. I thought the Dragonmaster was supposed to be the protector of Althena, not a blooming fish snatcher.
I can't think of a more heinous crime, Alex.
No, I can think of about 1 million.
My friend Kyle was here a while ago, but he went to get some food because he was hungry. I bet he went to the cafeteria in the basement. That's where I go to get ice cream.
So we just go down here. Even more down here. All clear, boss. Ah! You're not Kyle! Next time, how about a hail? And here's Kyle.
He snores and he grinds his teeth. You don't think he's related to your dad, Ox?
Boss's room. Pretty swing, huh? Now, we can only get rid of that awful smell. What the hell happened, man? I have never seen you children in my prison before. Are you wanting to see the inside of a cell? We're on a mission assigned to us by Ghaleon himself. Throw us in jail and you'll answer the Magic Guild. I am formally offering you to tour our prison. You are please going. Hey, he's probably one of those Indian, you know. He's one of those Indian guards.
What happened to Kyle today? He was really angry and really drunk. I saw him stumble out to his bedroom after his 20th drink.
Damn, 20th drink.
You think he's alright?
Kyle always falls asleep right after he eats, just like a little boy. But he doesn't have any problem finding girls to mother him. Kyle's a lucky man. His quarters are right next to the mess hall. Midnight snack is just a stroll. Should have seen him. There was a man here who had the most severe case of munchies I've ever seen. Ate more food in 5 minutes than I'd eaten in the past 5 days. But I think more of it ended up on his shirt than in his mouth. I was told he was the leader of the barrier guard. I guess you don't need manners when you're in charge. I beg your pardon! Ghaleon is the strongest magician in the world, and he never eats with his hands! So, what's your point, Nash? Seriously, man, what's your point? Today's dish is the vegan surprise. I've added roasted fire ants for a dash of flavor.
Roasted! Ugh! How disgusting! But if they were covered in chocolate, it might feel a little differently.
I'm sure you would, Nolan. I'm pretty sure you would. Anyway, if we go up back here, we will find that Kyle is nowhere in sight, so that must mean the last place you will find him.
Ah! This bed smells like someone pickled in a vat of whiskey!
Kyle's finally asleep, thank the goddess. When he gets drunk, he gets completely out of control. So we lock him in a jail cell until he dries out. I wish he'd stop arguing with Jessica and just admit how he feels for her. And so here we find the sleeping drunk monster that is Kyle. In the Japanese version, he's called Killy. My boss is most certainly wasted. He is becoming this way every time he is speaking with Jessica. I am wishing that they would make up most happily and start boxing that tonsils. Oh yes. It's not easy to do an Indian voice, but my God. I live in LA and I'm supposed to know how they all sound. Because they all sound like this sometimes. Dude, how big is that bubble gonna get?
Oh, what a night. Kyle had himself another night of wine, women, and song. Just between you and me, I think I had a little too much of the wine. But the women didn't complain.
No, I can do better. I know I can do it better. Yeah, close enough. I did this last take, in which he does a snort like this, and then a burp, and I did this about 4 times. So it's supposed to go like this. Not like that. Not like that either. There it goes again. Damn it! Trying to take what good take, and all of a sudden it goes to shit. Tell you I'm gonna have one massive amount of gas after this Let's Play's through. Or actually after this part's through. There we go. There's your snort and belch. Whew! I'm praying that this time when I listen back at the footage, I'm just gonna be snickering. That's the highlight of Lunar right there, ladies and gentlemen. There's your highlight right there. You are being crickets! Kylo sleeps most calmly, and you are riding him into furious anger.
What? The slobby drunk is in charge of Nanza? So what's he doing chewing all over the floor in the jail cell?
There's a cannon down there! Damn it! When the boss is getting worked up, he is becoming most entirely berserk and uncontrollable. When he is having a most disturbing battle with his old girlfriend, we are knowing it was coming. So we are encouraging him to drink most excessively and throwing him into the brig. It is being for the best. I got Kyle, it is being nothing at all. You are going to back to sleep now. Okay. That was being too close. I will make you a deal. If you are not disturbing Kyle again, I am ordering the guard to open the west gate most swiftly. I am suggesting you accept my offer before I am throwing you into the cell with Kyle and devouring the key.
Jessica was Kyle's girlfriend? Wow, I wonder if they still have feelings for each other.
A good relationship has to have a healthy dose of arguments. Or lack thereof. Of course, I rarely had arguments because there's nothing really to talk about. And even if there was, I'm smart enough to know, do not try to argue. That's what men need to realize. Do not try to argue. If you can just nod your head and technically listen more, there'll be less arguments. It's not like you're not paying attention, but you don't need it. It's unnecessary drama. Okay, so now we can go past Nanza now. and talk to the guard here. I could have told you Kyle was going to get toasted the second his lady friend stormed out of here. You didn't actually try to wake him up, did you? Few things in this world are uglier than Kyle on a bender. Except perhaps my mother on one.
We were about to wake him up when someone stopped us.
That wise man he was, freak! You might as well wander into a cave and tickle a hibernating bear. Why don't you all run along now before you get us all fired? You know, that was a pretty good setup right there. And just go on. So yeah, we have to go through the barrier completely. And all you gotta do is the following. I'm gonna do a lot of luring, so therefore it's just you taking one dozen enemies, and that's pretty much it. Then you just go through.
Check this out.
That works. Nope. And so went. Ooh. And so went the gigawatts. And we get an herb. What I'm trying to do is lure it. That's mainly what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to lure it away. And just keep going. And keep going. And keep going. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. And there you go. Because see, you can just easily juke him. You don't really have to fight him. It's like, oh, all you have to do is like... So we reached the other side of the barrier, and we are going to the fishing town of Lann, which is right up here. And we've already met Kyle, so we're about to meet the last of our party that we're soon going to create. But first, our village is home to one of the best singers in the world. Her beautiful voice helps us to forget the trouble being caused by the Dragonmaster. Why don't you go inside and say hello to her? I'm sure she'd love to meet you. Hi there, I heard you had a voice.
Hello there, welcome in. My village is depressed because no one can go fishing, so I've been singing songs to cheer them up. Would you like me to sing for you too?
Definitely.
She's almost as good as Lunar. I like this girl. Really, thank you so much. Come back whenever you need cheering up.
She is a doll. So here you can actually find another one of the red chests. That again, we need a certain item to use. And since I played the game before, I might as well tell you what the item is. The item is called the Thieves' Crest. And with it, you can basically unlock all the red chests that there is hidden within the game. You can find some pretty good items inside the red chest. More than likely you'll find some Silverlight. Now Silverlight is different from Starlight because Starlight only gives back a portion of your HP, whereas Silverlight will give you full well, not HP. Starlight will actually give you MP, I should say, a small portion of your MP back, whereas Silverlight will give you the full MP back. But they are very, very, and I do stress this enough, very, very scarce. So do not use them unless you really do have to. So I would say when in the later part of the game, it's best to wait until you get around to like the near end of the game to use them. But this is where we want to go because this is where there needs to be a solution to all this mess. This is the house of the village chief. He's having another meeting about the Dragonmaster on Lann Island. But I'll bet the only thing they can agree on is to have another meeting. Well, no.
You have to be reasonable. The Dragonmaster causing problems must be an imposter. The true guardian of Althena would never bring harm to you. To prove it, I will personally investigate this matter on your behalf. Oh, when did you come in? You weren't here before. Did you come after hearing of the trouble here? I think this Dragonmaster is a fake. In fact, I bet he's even a bigger phony than my former boyfriend.
Ooh.
A good fight is just the ticket to get over that rat. So, let's go find this fraud and show him who's boss.
You sound like somebody I know all too well.
I'm feeling grumpy because I just had a fight with a jerk in Nanza. And I really need to blow off some steam! But the chief of this village is too stubborn to listen to me. I don't know what to do! Watch, this girl's really hyper. You ever sit here by Master Ghaleon of Magic Guild to check out this Dragonmaster? Really, you must let me come along with you. I'm a student at Althena's shrine, and I'm quite skilled with healing magics. I know we can find this guy if we work together, so what do you say?
I'd say,
What do you think, Alex?
hell to the yes.
Great! We're getting along already. Let's go. I know you. Me? Yeah, you! I swear I've seen you before. No, I'm sure I would have remembered it. Yeah, I guess you would have. Oh well. When I remember where I've seen you, I'll let you know. The so-called Dragonmaster lives out on Lann Island. So let's go to the pier and borrow ourselves a boat.
So technically, all these people are fearful of this one quote-unquote Dragonmaster, and we're sent out to dispatch all the evil dealings that this poor person has been doing.
Hey, is it true that we can't go fishing anymore? Yay! Why are you so happy when everyone else is freaking out? We got me out to eat fish every single day, and I don't ever want to eat it again.
To know that is a crime against humanity, or just to assume it. Anyway, let's speak to this guy right here. Hail, sir! On behalf of the Match Guild, I order you to lend us your boat. What? I'm not about to give my baby to a total stranger, especially not to a jerk. I've come here to fight the Dragonmaster who's holding your village hostage. If you don't want to be zapped to the frontier, you will lend us the boat. Hell no, I won't. This boat is my baby. If you put so much as a scratch on her, I'd...
Quit yammering, you fool! Do you hear him? We're here to save your village! Now shut your kick on and take your boat!
Sure. Of course, get on in.
Really? Hey, thanks! Sorry about yelling like that. I have a bit of a temper.
Yes, you remind me of someone I know who's like that.
Got it from my dad. My father's an ex-pirate, remember? He told me all he knows, and that's a lot. Come on, let's go.
And so we take our business from Lann to Lann Island.
Well, here we are.
I already know that the Dragonmaster living here is an absolute fraud. Of course, I've yet to see a real Dragonmaster, but I'll know it when I do. The Dragonmaster's sworn duty is to protect Althena and her people from harm. So why would he be living in the middle of a fetid swamp? Absolutely ludicrous. It's only because of ignorant hicks that the rumor spread as far as Vane.
Just because you think he's not the real thing doesn't mean we shouldn't check it out. After all, this guy is using his power to steal food from quote-unquote ignorant hicks. You have a bad habit of talking before thinking.
And you have a bad habit of endangering your health by scolding powerful magicians.
Was after it, Nash! But please, you two, let's not fight with each other. We came here to find out why this man is doing what he's doing. So let's go ask him.
Ah, Luna. You truly are the negotiator of the group. Let's see if I can actually give this to Nash or somebody else. I don't need it. Well, it says me, so let me see. Yeah, give that to Nash. So, oh yeah, that's much better. So here's what we know about this place. It reeks of poo gas. There's a lot of poison enemies here. And we'll actually be facing this quote-unquote Dragonmaster in this very area. But before we actually stop the video here, let's take a look at Jessica's stats. Now, of course, she's a priestess, I should say. She has quite the attack and defense. Pretty good agility. Decent wisdom. Very good magic endurance. And for around this time, she only has one attack. And she also has the following: Heal Litany, Cleanse Litany, and Escape Litany. Heal Litany is just like Healing Song, which heals up to about 30 to 40 HP. Cleanse Litany is technically like Luna's Purity Song, heals conditions. And Escape Litany is that of getting out of dungeons. But I think now's a good time to stop here, and hopefully this part is good. And in the next part, with Lann Island and the fake Dragonmaster. When Lunar, Silver Star story complete, continues. Well, no, we're gonna get into a battle. So, yeah, before we actually do stop the video, we're just gonna show off these new enemies. These are barrel snakes. Just like the grog snakes in the Morabian sewers. They too have a way of
Check this out.
They too have a way of being just as annoying as their former predecessors. And they do the same thing, except they dish out more damage. So yeah, we're going to be facing enemies that are just as strong than the last batch we've dealt with. So in the next part, we really are going to continue Lann Island. And of course, meet this so-called Dragonmaster and might possibly beat the living shit out of him. When Lunar Silver Star story complete returns right after this.